What's up, everybody? Sorry, I forgot to wipe the board down. How's it going? Welcome to Morning Wood. I'm your host, Allie Burns. I'm from Picks and Parlays, and my official sponsor is, of course, Caesar Sportsbook. They've got up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts. All you got to do is download the link and use my promo code WOODFUL. They're going to drop the money back into your account, win or lose, along with 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. It's radical, I say. Also, if everyone could just like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Timothy Earle, I'm so proud of you. Can't believe it. Look at Tim Earle. 5 to go. 5 to go in the old last Woody standing. Don't forget, the next last Woody standing is going to start on Monday. There's already $78 in that pot, and for each name we get on the board, there's another dollar in the pot. Okay, can't bet the Sabres today, so you're going to go liquid map 1 minus 2.5 versus big. Start soon. Okay, let me know what happens there. Liquid map 1 minus 2.5. All right, got you. I got you. I don't know. I just got here. I'm not sure if anyone's on the Grizzlies today. I'm not yet, but we'll find out. Good day, Captain Brian. Hello, Rickett. Okay, Rickett, so it clicked with me. It finally clicked. Okay, so what we were talking about with 200, with two pies, with too much money to equal 100%, right? Okay, so say there's 10 grand. This isn't the right one. PJ ass. So say there's 10 grand bet on a game, right? Just for math's sake, say 5,000 is on the side and 5,000 is on the total. It's 100% of this 5,000. So 66% of this 5,000 is on the side and 66% of that 5,000 is on the over or the under, right? And that's how we get 200%. However, that's what Rickett's saying is, how do we know where? We don't know where, what is where. I haven't talked to anyone today. I'm sorry. We don't know which money is where. I feel like, and again, I'm not a math person, but I feel like there's an equation, like can't we solve for X? Like if we know how much money there is and we know how many tickets there are, say there's 40 tickets, and we know that 66% is here and 60, like, is there a way we can solve for X in that is kind of what I'm asking, I guess. I need an eraser. I mean, I feel like Rickett would have figured it out by now. Like Rickett would know this and it would have, oh, there's my eraser over there. I would have tried it, but that finally clicked as I was watching the show back. I was like, oh, I freaking get it. Okay. Pie, man. It all comes down to pie. Okay, so let's check out the Grizzlies for Jared here. For Jared, my love. I'm good, Brandon. How are you? I am 4 losses in a row, and you're getting a dub today. Get it, boo. Get it. Boom. I did it. I mathed all by myself. I mathed. Yes, hit that like. Okay, so I updated the stats for HC. Here, I'll show you guys. I just don't have you all in order yet. That's the only thing I have to do. I think I did, didn't I? Beep, boop, boop, boop. 126. Yes, I did. So this is results after 126. I believe, yeah, Julie is in second place. Jules, make mama proud, baby. Make mama proud. Okay, here it is. Just so you guys can get a little glimpse of who you should be following in the HC. So Antonio Garcia is, I mean, Okay, I'm back. My electricity just like flashed and everything went out, and then my thingy had to reload my internet modem deal. Sorry about that. That was shocking. It was frightening, I say. Okay, so recap. We figured that out. Don't know about the Grizzlies yet. Hit the like. Hi, Foxy. I know you fell out. I saw that. I was surprised. You got a real knack for draw no bet first half, man. You got a gift for that, I'm telling you. Hi, Thomas Kingston. How are you, my love? Grizz on the road suck lately, Jared. All right. And Julie is in Memphis, so she would know. Hi, happy Friday to you, Rise Above. Rockets, and I get the rain last night. Love some good rain. Way to go. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was showing you guys the HC stats. When the electricity went out, I was like, oh, well, I could put them all in order now. And I'm like, oh, but I need the internet for that too, don't I? Okay, so January HC. Like I said, I just don't have you in order, but everything is updated. Beep, boop, boop, boop. Present, share. Hopefully it doesn't knock out all my electricity when I try to do this again. Okay, so here we go. After the 26th. So Antonio Garcia, Tony Plus, is in first, 41, 10, and 1. Julie is in second, 36, 14, and 2. Glisten is in third, 35 and 17. So yeah, a couple of you I just need to flip around. Mr. Q and Anthony Salvato bumped up there. So yeah, I'll get these organized right after the show, and then I'll post them on to the Morningwood Facebook page. Beep, boop. I'm having a fantastic January, and then I post here and I lose 3 units on the day. Not saying that you jinxed it. I told that to Sammy P. I was like, Sammy P, when you were on my show last Thursday, was it? I was like, I've been like on a crap streak ever since then. I was like, I need to have you come back on the show to reverse the curse. I only had one play yesterday and I was wrong, but I did do a lot of stats, and it was crazy how many of them were right. And no, I'm just kidding. And I just happened to pick the one that was freaking starts on Monday. $78 is already in the pot. Canucks over and Panthers over. Okay. I got you, boo. I got you. How about them Sabres? 5 wins in a row, 3 straight plus money road wins versus playoff teams. Fire, fire, fire. Next stop is the Minnesota tomorrow. Let's play the mild. That's fun. That's fun. So you and Terry have some beef. I like it. You sent me an email. I saw the email. I just didn't get it. I'm like so effing busy. The kid has tutoring and basketball practice. I am like making 3 laps a day to his school, and it effing sucks, man. I'm here. I'm back. I made it. It's so much freaking driving. Sugar balls. Thank you for telling them. I text Julie. Okay, that Vegas internet, I know, just flashed me. I'm here. Where's Lenny when you need him? Sugar balls. You're gonna take a shower. How's your internet doing? Did you stay alive there? There we go. Time to reset Friday. Yeah, exactly. We'll just reset. Luckily it wasn't too long. Sure, if you want to be my back. I don't think it will. It just flashed. It just like did a pop, like something's going on. But if I do go out again, yes, please pop on. Or I'll see you guys. Remember, we do Morningwood on Saturdays also. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning too. Does the Kings hockey game go over? Nick Earle, does the Kings hockey game go over? Let's look at the Grizzlies numbers. NBA. Let's see if I like anything here. I want to grab my damn binder real quick too to show you guys these numbers. Grizzlies went from a 4.5 to a 3 with 56% on the Grizzlies. That is like exactly in the thing I'm trying to do, which would make the T-Wolves the play. I don't like it's only 56%, but that would be what it's telling us to do. Miami Heat are staying the same at 8. T-Wolves. Oh, the other thing I was thinking is, because I was reading up on reverse line movement, I wonder if that's really what I should. I mean, I don't want to say it's what I should be focusing on, because it's like literally what I was doing before I started doing this, and I'm just trying to see what the difference is. But I read a good article that kind of reminded me of what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I did take Davidson last night, and I took Siena also. I know a lot of you like Iona. Siena and Iona are like right on top of each other in their conference. Iona's not the best road team. Siena's not a great team either. I get it. I just feel like 6 points is too many at home. And then Davidson didn't look right to me, the 1.5. Yeah, what are your captain plays, Julie? And Tony Plus, what are your captain plays? Would you take Oakland +9 over Youngstown? Let's look at what they're doing. Youngstown State went from a 10 to a 9, which means Oakland. Yes, I would basically +9 points. I would. You got your line movement there. Right. Yeah. Earle Sports. That's Nick. Tim's the NBA guy. Water's fine. Come on in. I got 9 +9 for Oakland, and 83% of the money's on Oakland, but the 10 did move to a 9. I could even see that maybe moving down some more. How much money is on it? 22K. All right. Yes, it did, Brandon, but we're back now. Kings, Panthers over 6.5. Okay, so Nick approves. It's ESB approved, Jules. Panthers. Oh, he has it too. Rise Above likes it. Panthers over. So there's 2 of those going on. Rickett haven't decided. Looking at Kings over 137 in Notre Dame or North Dakota. North Dakota, I bet. And North Dakota State. Totals are not usually my thing. Don't stray from your course, girl. It's 27, 28, 29. There's 4 more days of picking? Don't stray from your course. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. North Dakota was a 141.5, and now it's a 138.5. 60% of the money is on North Dakota +8. That's another one that went that way. I'm going to do it that way, I think. I can't get off the system, though. Okay, I'll do Oakland +9. And looks like St. Louis, but I already took Davidson. I don't think that line looks right. See, it's only 54%. So people are getting on Davidson on the other side, I think. At the pick, like it was St. Louis pick, and people bet it up to a -2, but now it's 54%. So it's coming back the other way. And I'm going to take North Dakota +8. And Buffalo +10.5 looks like it would be it also. That Buffalo team just pisses me off. Okay. That's pretty much what is doing what we're looking for it to do. Robert Morris. Okay, let's write some Thomas Kingston action on the board. Bob Mo. And this is Moneyline, St. Louis, Purdue, Fort Wayne, Kraken. Rob Morris, St. Louis, Purdue, Fort Wayne, Kraken. Got it. And went over. Best bet of the day is the Calgary Flames. The Kraken are rested and at home versus a Flame team on back-to-back after a 5-1 loss versus the Blackhawks, yet Seattle is only -110. Something is fishy. Okay, so Flames. I'm going to make big capital letters because it's your best bet. Okay, so I kind of had that same feeling with the Davidson game, that it just looked funny to me. Let's pull up what I was looking at. So you got a 14-6 team against a 10-10 team, but St. Louis is on a 5-game winning streak, all right? But the teams that they played, like LaSalle, Loyola, Chicago, they're at the very bottom of that conference. Now, Davidson has played them too, has played LaSalle, but they've had 3 games on the road. Now they're back at home, and against a team that is on a 5-game win streak, I just think that -2 seems like a weird line to me. So I went with the home dog, is what I did. Take it or leave it, people. Take it or leave it. Also, I want to say St. Louis hasn't been covering either, is my other thing with them. Where is this? Right here. I was texting about it last night. Apparently a lot. Okay, here it is. I just think St. Louis -1.5 looks way too easy on the win streak they have going. And then Davidson just got off 3 road games. They covered every one. St. Louis just got done playing the 2 worst teams in the conference. All right. Brilliant words. I know. Looking at OKC +2 and the New Mexico Lobos, but got to lay some points with them. Are they covering right now? I like that New Mexico team a lot. That's Rick Pitino's kid, remember? So good pedigree there. Let me see what they're doing. It's going to be the last game. That is a lot of points, though. And they're 12-7-1 against the spread, so they do cover. Air Force lost their last 2. New Mexico played their. See, this is a game I might look at an under because New Mexico's last 2 games versus Boise went into overtime, and at Nevada went into a double overtime. So those numbers could be inflated, and I might look for that to go under. Just throwing that out there. 87% of the money is on the under, and it went up a point, 141 to a 142, but 87% is on the under. So maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's definitely how I would look at it. Cox Communications is what internet provider I have. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I try. No problem at all. Keep what got her here. Yeah, keep what got you here, Julie. Don't stray the course. Don't start trying totals now when you're 8 picks away. What do you think about the Rockets and Pistons for tomorrow night? I'm not sure. Ask me tomorrow, and then I'll know. I got to see the lines and stuff like that. What's up, Tilo? You like Orlando and you like Marist in a revenge spot. T low. T down low. T down low. +8 and Marist. Got it. ESB, Nicholas Earle. What do you think about Toronto and Ottawa under the 6.5? You took the St. Lunatics money line against Davidson. Take the points as it should be a close game and a good game. I think I'm going to use that for my HC too, because that might be one I could double back on. So you have NBA. Did you hear what happened? So I got rejected throwing them off guard. I did not hear that. Best bet in the NHL, Islanders. All right, Captain Brian. Islanders. Team total under 3.5. All I know about the Islanders is that they're old and slow. So I like that play. Just look at their total goals scored in the past 2 weeks or so. Terry Edelman told me that. Oh, that's right. It's not the Salukis. It's the Billikens. That's right. You're right. My bad. I love Air Force. New Mexico played overtime. A double overtime, 2 games in a row. So that is kind of a big deal. Yeah, but Air Force is so bad. That's the thing. New Mexico will probably, I'm not going to lay all those points. As far as winning the game goes, I think New Mexico wins the game, but do they cover 12.5 points? That's really what we've got to be asking ourselves, right? Yeah, the thing too, their last game, they were at Nevada. So they've traveled as well. That was on the 23rd. Today's the 27th. I mean, they're back home, but they got to be tired. Got to be thinking they're tired. Standings. Yeah, Air Force is not where it's at. And on the road, they're only a 3-4 team anyway. Hola, amigo, ¿qué pasó? He took the Senators team total over 2.5 and completely agrees with O'Brien here.
I don't know where she went, but I was on standby here. So I don't know where she went. Oh, there we go. So I'm on standby here. It looks like her internet went out again, or something along those lines. So hi, I'm here. So let's see how long until she returns. But I was just standing here on standby just in case this happened again, because she said her or whatever did flicker. So, but yeah. To touch on those couple things, I took the Senators team total over 2.5 minus 110 because I have them projected for over 3 goals, rather than taking the full game over 6.5 because I have the game projected for 6.3. I actually kind of like Ottawa, just straight up money line, but that line's moved a lot since Austin Matthews was ruled out. And then Islanders here, I have them projected for like 2.8 goals. This is not an Islanders team you can really trust at this price tag right now. As much as I would love to fight with Lenny today with his Red Wings and my Islanders, I'm on his Red Wings today. So yeah, there's no way I can back this Islanders team at the moment, especially minus 180 is a little bit of a ridiculous price. Let's see. Earle brother saved today. Always kind of. Yeah, I saw when I first turned on the stream, I saw that she was frozen, so I threw that out there just in case. But yeah, Islanders 3 goals or less in their last 11 games, haven't scored more than 3. Yeah, this is an Islanders team, absolutely. What they've done on offense, and they've done it against not great competition too. I mean, they've had decent competition, but 1 against Ottawa, 2 against Toronto, 2 against Carolina, 2 against Buffalo, 1 against Boston, 3 against Washington, 2 against Montreal, 1 against Minnesota, 1 against Dallas, 1 against Calgary, 2 against Edmonton, 1 against Seattle. Like, this is a team that's just not scoring goals, and we knew this coming into the year. This is a defensive-based hockey team. So, and yeah, that was my comment that the Islanders need to blow it up. Sabres are better than the Islanders right now. That is a true statement. They're actually doing this thing called scoring goals. So that's definitely a true statement there. For that one, yeah. Sugar balls. It's Nick, and the other one is actually Tim, not Tam. Sorry, Brad. Yeah, Seattle versus Calgary. I put this play into the chat. It was my best bet. I love Calgary in this spot. And I explained it. We have Calgary. They're coming in on a second half of a back-to-back. They last played against the Blackhawks last night. They got blown out 5-1. And now the Seattle Kraken, they're rested. They have the rest advantage. They had 1 day off in between games. And they're at home, and they're only minus 110. I love the Flames in this spot. I think the line tells you everything you need to know about this game. And my projections even have the Flames as a slight favorite. So there we go. I do not know where Allie went. Ducks. I mean, that was an impressive win last night for the Ducks, winning 5-3 against the Colorado Avalanche, which that kind of hurts. I do have the Avalanche to win the Central at $4. So that hurt watching the Avalanche lose that game. But the Ducks are a team that can all of a sudden come out of nowhere and win games. Just the way it is. Not a team I want to back at all. They play Arizona tomorrow. They just blew out Arizona in their last game. I'm kind of looking towards the Yotes in that game. But definitely a team that could be sneaky at huge plus price tags, but not a team I'm going to be probably backing often. The internet is restarting. There we go. So she should be back soon. Hopefully her internet will get right and will be good again soon. Let's see. I'm trying to stall into it. I wish I had a way to show you. T-Wolves moved, as explained. Last night, 90% of the money was on the Grizzlies, and since then, T-Wolves are now 44%. The book raised its hold on the Wolves side. So what you're explaining is there's a lot of money on the Grizzlies. If I'm reading this correctly, I lean a little bit towards the Wolves in this game. I do. I think that the Wolves are a live dog in this one, and they've been a team I've been backing a little bit lately. My only play in the NBA is the Pacers at the moment. Pacers plus the points. Cleveland Cavaliers game. I think I had this game at a pick'em. I have Cavaliers as a half-point favorite in this game, so I didn't play any other NBA other than the one. What do you think about the Pistons and the Rockets tomorrow? Wow, that is an absolute bum fight. That's what I think about it. That is a 1-800-GAMBLER game that I don't even have a line for, so I can't even begin to cap it. Is it in Houston or is it in Detroit? I can semi cap it. I can tell you what my projected line for it is. I'm seeing 3.5 on DK. It's in Detroit, so I would have this game at Detroit 3.5. So I think that line's spot on. I really like the Thunder today. Your thoughts? I have that game in a pick'em. So I think that line's about correct. For where it's at. I think that line is correct. Tim is on the Thunder. So Tim likes the Thunder. He put that up on the site. Warriors money line. That is bold at -200. I lean Raptors at the 5. I have it at a 3.5. So it wasn't enough for me to bet the game. But I do lean Raptors if I had to bet that game. Bucks first half. I am on the Pacers. So I'm hoping the Pacers cover the full game in this one. Is it in Detroit? It is in Detroit. So with it being in Detroit, I have it at Detroit -3.5. On a neutral side, I have it at a -0.5 towards Detroit. In Houston, I would have it +2.5 for the Rockets. I give around 3 points of 3 points for home court. In that one there. I'm trying to look what. Oh, I think we got her back. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Thank you for saving my show. Thank you for jumping in.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I'm like, she froze. I'm like, okay. And then I waited for you to disappear. I'm like, all right, this is my signal. It's time to head in.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, if you want to hang out with us, you totally can.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Where are you at in the chat?
I was kind of going through different. I think the last one when you went out, it was on my comment here. So the next one would be that.
Okay, I wrote that on the board. So Jay Jones, I have got you.
So yeah, that I went through a couple of the comments below it, but that was the one you left off on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. So Isles 3 goals or less in their last 11 games played. I'm sure you talked about this. Okay, we'll move through this because this is hockey, and I know that you talked about it.
Oh yeah.
I have 12.5. Did you answer this one?
I did not. Let me get up my.
I have 12.5
document. We have New Mexico as a 14-point favorite. That's our projected line for them. So at 12.5, it's a lean towards the Lobos.
13 now, I see.
Yeah, it's a 1-point lean towards New Mexico.
Hey, that's you, Islanders. Yeah. They're college kids, not LeBrons. That's very true. You don't believe in fatigue with college kids? I don't know if I do or not. They do have enough time off. But I do believe that totals get inflated because of overtimes, and that would be my biggest angle with that game. Do you find that as well?
Yeah, I wish there was an option where you can bet games totals in regulation for basketball, so you don't have to worry about games going to overtime because it's called overtime. It's not called undertime.
Right.
So I've lost plenty of unders this year because games decide, I'm going to go to OT.
Yeah, that's a big thing with college kids is you'll get your OTs. It's not that wasn't a power outage. That was just my internet. I don't know. It just decided to restart itself. I wish I had a way to show you the T-Wolves move is explained last night. 90% of the money was on the Grizzlies. And since then, the T-Wolves are now 44%. And the book raised its hold on the Wolves side. Okay. Well,
I was trying to understand this comment. So
okay.
is the book siding with the Wolves here? Is that what it's saying?
It is saying that it was. Let me look at my pie. Let me check the pie. Okay.
Ooh,
Check the
pie.
pie.
Damn it, now I'm hungry.
It's saying at a -3. See, it's not showing me that 4, Ricket, because it opened at a 4. It's not showing me where it was all at on the 4. So I think that's what he's talking about is that. Let me check on this one. Let me check this pie. Yeah, it's still a 3. So what he's saying is that at that -4, money came in on the T-Wolves, and now it's coming in on the Grizzlies now that it's down to a -3, I think. But so, I mean, that would even attest more to what we're saying if 90% was on the Grizzlies. Okay, so no, I don't get it because it's Grizzlies -3. So if it was a
Yeah.
-4.5, and last night 90% of the money was on them, and then it moves down to a 3, that isn't the right move. That's why they're on my board. That's why T Wolves are on my
I
board.
lean Wolves as well. I have the Grizzlies at around a half-point favorite in this game, so I have a slight lean towards the Wolves. Not enough for me to bet it, but
Yeah. Well, it's enough for me to tease it. I'll do that. Monterey money line over. Here, I'll put that up here. There's some Pedro Mas soccer. What else are you liking today?
I'm trying to focus more on totals when it comes to the NHL because one thing we're starting to notice, and I need to take a look what the exact numbers were for it last night. And I think going down the next few weeks or towards, I think you could probably do this the rest of the season. If you just go blindly bet the draw in every single game, you'll probably be profitable because we're seeing a ton of overtimes lately. 1, 2, 3, only 3 games went to overtime, but they're all plus 300. So I'm trying to avoid sides a little bit more because I hate overtimes. And I actually did the math and I actually tracked all of it. I think I'm 31 and 43 when games go to overtime. So I'm hitting like 41% when games go to overtime. Like I have the worst luck for when those games. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is. It's just whenever games go to overtime, I just mark my money lines losers because that's just the way it goes. So I'm focusing more on totals right now. So I do like the one person mentioned the Kings and the Panthers. I like that game over. I like Carolina, San Jose over. I like Dallas and New Jersey under, and Vancouver and Columbus over.
And you like Calgary here, right? The line
Calgary.
looks fishy.
Love the Calgary Flames tonight.
Yeah, Flames is his play there. Monterey picks are in Liga Mexico League, Liga Mex. Viva Monterey, Pedro, beautiful city. I probably retired there. They got tons of sports books. Do they? I'm looking for a new place to live. What happened, Tammy Burns? I figured it out. I didn't fix anything. I just waited. I just pretty much waited until it came back. What am I going to do? Which teams do you think are playing for draft picks?
If this is the NHL, this is the ultimate year for tanking, I think, because this is the year that Connor Bedard's going to be the unanimous #1 overall pick, and they're touting him to be the next Connor McDavid. Like he's touted to be one of the best players in the league, and will instantly turn your team around. Montreal, Columbus, Philadelphia, Arizona, Chicago, Anaheim, San Jose, Vancouver are all in that conversation.
So all of them, basically. AJ says the Ducks.
Yeah, I've been saying Ducks for a while.
Is it a fuse? I don't think it's a fuse. I'm sure my neighbors are probably dicking around with something. Like that always happens. I don't know, they're renovating over there, doing something. I hear them through my wall, and it's freaking loud. The breaker. I don't know how to do that. Hey, that's me.
Hey.
So Nick, oh wait, I heard you talk about this. Cavs game. That's Jay Jones' last Woody standing pick is the Cavaliers. So there's that. And I can tell you where the money is at on that if you would like to know also. It went Thunder +1 to Thunder -1. So a dog became a favorite, which would kind of imply the Thunder, but it doesn't have any. How do you feel about that when a dog becomes a favorite? Do you like it or not like it?
I really don't read too much into that, honestly. Okay. I just follow what my numbers are, and if because usually that those moving through 0 is not a significant line movement for me as much. If it's like a 1 to a 1, it's like okay. So it doesn't affect me too much.
Okay. Just wondering. With the Cleveland Purdue Fort Wayne game, it opened at Cleveland State -3, and now it's at a 4. And now 52% of the money is on Purdue Fort Wayne. I don't really know. That one I would have to check like their standings.
Yeah, it's a 1-point lean towards Cleveland State for us. We have the Vikings out of 5.
It looks like the line should be like that's the way the line moved was towards Cleveland, but the money flipped over. Cleveland's much better at covering. They're 11-8 against the spread as opposed to 8-12, which is what Fort Wayne is doing. They both are coming off a win. Cleveland State spent their last 4 games on the road. They have won 4 of their last 5. So there's that. I don't know. Yeah, I would probably Cleveland State it. Especially if it was in a little teasy. So I could tease it through a 0. Micro. I really like the Thunder today. Your thoughts, please. Did we talk about this? This is Cavs, right?
Yeah, this is the Cavs game. I have it at a pick'em. So Tim likes the Thunder. He put them up on the site.
So that was the dog to a favorite. Thunder dog to a favorite.
He also loves the Thunder. Tim loves the Thunder this year. I think they're the best ATS team in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Let's take a look. Best ATS teams, 30, 17, and 1 ATS. The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, that's awesome. Get it, guys. Bucks first half. Okay, so then I like the Thunder even more. I don't know. We'll talk about that game tomorrow on the show. What do we think of him?
Shai Gilgeous.
I can never say his damn name. I want it to be Gregorius. Is that how you say it? Because that's how I say it.
Shai Gilgeous. I don't do NBA props.
Definitely so. Gregorius.
Yeah, Gregorius. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not the person to ask.
Who are our player prop guys in the mix? Y'all let us know how you feel about the old SGA over 30. But I like Buffalo. I took Buffalo in my thing. It was going that way. I was talking with Chris Scott last night about this one as well, and I think we liked it. I want to say under. Buffalo had an overtime game, plus they scored 100 points versus a Bowling Green team that gives away points on the road. By the way, Western Michigan scored 108 on them the previous game. Kent allowed 86 in the last game, but haven't allowed more than 65 in the 4 before it. So I think those numbers are too high and the total's too high, and I think you're right about the under. That's what I told Christopher Scott. So that's the way I feel about that. Kent State's defense is really good. They're coming off one where like they allowed 86, but they have a really decent defense. So I was kind of leaning under in that one. Yeah. Are you doing game time today? Okay.
Game time is Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays because Lenny's not available on Wednesday, Thursdays.
Mm-hmm. And you can't do it without him.
We choose, yeah. I mean, it's just not the same without Lenny, I guess, right?
That's fair. North Dakota game under the total for you. You have thoughts on that?
I would have to look up the numbers. I know the only game that was worth any value that Tim and I bet today was Robert Morris and Detroit Mercy under 145. That was the only play that we bet today.
Okay. ESP Robert Morris under.
Yeah, under 145.
And then our friend Thomas Kingston likes them on the money line. I have North Dakota being at a 141.5 down to a 138.5. So it is moving down, but it's not giving me the numbers on like the percentages on who has what where. So there's that. You have Lobos at minus 11.5. Wonder which way it's going.
It's gone up to 13, I thought, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. So I wonder, like, does she have it early or does she have it late? On the up or the down? Any report on the guard for Sienna? No. I don't know. Just gave Chipito a bath. Oh, he's the cutest dog there ever was. Ask Rachel about SGA. All right, I will. Watch this. Watch what I can do.
Message him right now. What is your thoughts on SGA? 30 points.
The morning Woodies want to know if you think SGA goes over 30 points tonight. Okay.
Period.
Stay tuned.
Send.
Stay tuned. Hi, D-Talk. How you doing? So yeah, we'll do that. Love Game Time Decision. It is a fun little show. Okay, last question, go. We are just about done here, though. I'm going to pull you guys in so you can take a picture of the board. Early? Oh, you got it early. Okay, so it's moving up. So you got it at a good number. Okay, it's not going the other way. Just wanted to make sure about that. If you guys haven't hit that like button already, do me a solid and hit the like. Would I take Robert Morris money line over Detroit? Our friend Thomas Kingston is going to do it. Let me look at where the money is. Detroit. It's going the Robert Morris way. A -1 to a -2.5. 85% of the money is on Robert Morris, so it's moving in that way. It's a lot of money to be on a team, though. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at on that. I would probably go the Robert Morris direction.
Our numbers suggest there's about a 1.5 value now at Detroit Mercy at 2.5. We have it at a 1, so.
And now you've got it at now it's a 2.5. So then you would like Detroit Mercy plus 2.5, but you would like Robert Morris money line, right?
No, because if we have it at a 1, that means we're projecting it around maybe a -115, -120, and they're $1.45. So there's still value on there's still value on Detroit Mercy in that game. We didn't bet it. We only took the under for that game, but it would be Detroit Mercy or nothing, Titans or nothing for us.
Okay, so there's your answer. There you go. Look at my. I need to see the puppy. Okay. Oh no. Oh my God! Look at this puppy. This is Chipito.
The doggo,
baby. He's so sweet. He's the sweetest guy. He smells like a wet dog right now. He smells like a wet dog. Detroit plus the points, says Rodney. All right, so there you go. We'll say Detroit plus the points on that one. You hit the like, get it. Anything in football? What do you got? What do you guys have going on for NFL this weekend?
I took both overs. I got KC and I got KC and Cincy over. I also like the Chiefs this weekend. Feel like everybody is on the Bengals and everybody's overblowing the injury or the potential, whatever the injury is with Mahomes. And I got Mahomes. I got Chiefs at a pick on -110, and then I got the over in the San Fran game, and I have futures on San Fran to win the NFC at +300 and the Super Bowl +700. So I'm kind of riding out that future. So I got the overs in both games and the Chiefs money line. I also teased. I did a teaser with the when the Chiefs were dogs. I got the Chiefs up to 7.5 and the Niners up to 9.
Ooh, nice bet. I like that. As far as like where the money's going, yeah, see, I'm the same with it. So now 3.6 million has been bet on the Chiefs. Remember yesterday, guys, we were looking at the money and it was like 2.9 million, I think. Now we're up to 3.1 and 3.1 in the Eagles game, 3.4 in the Chiefs game. So like this money's just going to continue to come in. These are going to be huge, giant millions of dollar numbers by Sunday. There's already almost 8,000 tickets bet on the Eagles and over 9,000 tickets bet on the Chiefs games, not on the teams, on the games.
Yeah.
With the Niners and the Eagles, 55% of the money is on the Eagles, but the 3 goes down to a 2. Remember, we were talking about that yesterday, that at the +3.5, people were grabbing the Niners, which made them pull the line down. Then 2.5, now you're under the key number. So now they're grabbing the Eagles on the other side. Come on.
Yeah, and that's why they're not. That's why we haven't seen a 3 with San Fran in a while, because immediately when they move that line at 3, everybody or all the sharps go ahead and grab the +3 with San Fran, which you can get 3 with San Fran. Actually, I believe at like -127, which is not a bad look.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I think if I would back San Fran in this game, I'd probably look towards their team total over 21.5. I think they can have some big explosive plays in the running game, because that is the one weakness that we have noticed with the Eagles, is that teams have been able to run on them a little bit. But that's basically the only weakness this Eagles defense has is the run, where they're 16th in the NFL. So
they make a baby powder spray. How does that work? It's not a powder. Is that just when you squeeze the bottle and it goes like that? That's a baby powder spray. Bengals will hurt Mahomes somehow. I bet. I don't know. They're
I
hyping
mean, we
this
trust
injury up so much. Sienna, I'll tell you. I took Sienna. It might have been a mistake. It might have been Drunk Alley doing it. But I really feel like I said, the line just kind of looked funny. I don't think they win it outright. I know I got it at a bad number because it went the other way. 6 to a 7, but 61% of the money is on Sienna. Even though the -6 goes to a -7 in Iona, 61% of the money's on Sienna. And again, part of my whole jam with this was that Iona and Sienna are at the top of their conference with each other. So hold on. Bam, boom. Standings. So Sienna is number 1 in the conference. They're 7-2. Iona is 6-2. So if Iona beats Sienna, Sienna drops down, right? So I think that's a little motivation to not lose. It's also motivation for Iona to win. So don't get me wrong, but with the motivation to not lose and you're getting 7 points at home, I kind of dig that. That was kind of my look on that. And then Iona's coming off an overtime game at Manhattan. They were 14-point favorites. They did not cover. They played Ryder and lost before that. They were 12.5-point favorites and lost outright against Fairfield the game before that. 16.5-point favorites did not cover. So they didn't cover their last 3 games. Sienna just got done with Fairfield. They were -4.5 and did not cover. But so they're coming off a loss. They need a win right now. And then Mount St. Mary's, they did cover the 8.5 as home favorites. And Canisius, they pushed. No, they didn't cover by a hook on the road against Canisius. So I'm going Sienna. It's just what I'm doing. I already bet it. It's my HC play. Sienna and Davidson were my 2 HC plays.
And looking at that Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference, it's crazy how the demise of St. Peter's after that miracle run last year. Now they're sitting last in the conference.
Yep, and that's how it works. I kind of expected that out of Providence last year. Was it last year or the year before?
Providence
last
was awesome
year they
last
won.
year.
Huh?
Providence was awesome last year. They're third in the Big East.
Last year they won the Big East, right? So this year
they
I
won
was
the
kind
Big
of
East
like
regular season.
Right.
Villanova won the
That's
tournament.
what it was. That's right. The regular season. So I was kind of like waiting to see if that might happen to Providence again, because a lot of times you'll ride that freaking hot team all season long and you can't wait to throw your money at them again. But lines are inflated. They don't cover. Some of those guys went to NBA or transferred to other better schools. So yeah, sometimes that happens. What's up? What's up, Cornell Taylor? How you doing? Okay, we've only got 5 minutes to go. I'm going to pull you guys in so you can take a picture of the board. I will be back on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. So make sure you check me out. And then don't forget also, there's a rollover in the last Woody standing, which is going to start on Monday. Okay, on the live show. You've got to be on the live show on Monday between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern. $78 is already in the pot. And for every additional name we get on the board, another $1 is going to go into the pot. So we're looking at about $160 if you can take down the contest. Only 5 are left in the. Can you believe your brother? Can you believe Timothy in the top 5?
Yeah.
I want him tested for steroids. You took Leipzig in the over. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, Nick, I'm going to knock you out of here so I can pull the board in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're an excellent co-host. I will see you for free picks in like an hour here or so.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Nick Earle saves the day. And, well, I should mention ESB premium plays. All right, guys, head over to picksandparlays.net. If you guys are looking for those premium plays, are you guys still number 1 in the NBA?
I think so.
I know Tim had like a rough day that kind of screwed you guys up a little bit.
I believe he's still number 1 in the NBA, though, for the full season. It's just his lead's not as big anymore.
That happens. That does happen. Sorry, I'm looking right now. Oh, that's the other season.
Yeah, he was in first place for
You're number 3 in the NFL.
Yeah, the playoffs have been good.
That's excellent. You guys were number 4 in college football. Anyway, the point is, guys, head over to picksandparlays.net and use our promo code. It's NFL. Check out ESB. They are hot. They'll make you money. Big weekend up ahead. So if you want those best bets and premium plays, you know how to do it. All right. Okay. Thank you. I had to give you a promo. I mean, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. Bye. It's the currency of YouTubers.
Of course.
Promos. Yeah. All right. Bye. Okay. So let me take this down and I'll pull you guys in so you can look at the board. The currency of YouTubers. Can I promote my site? Burp. Burp. Okay. There we go. Take a screenshot. This is my tease action. Allie's tease. Don't have to play all of them, but those are the ones that were doing the thing that I told them to do, or that I wanted them to do. 3, 2, 1, take a picture. And then don't forget, I'll also take pictures of this and post it on the Morning Wood Facebook page. In 3, 2, 1, take a picture. Okay. Perfect. All right. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Don't forget, there's a power hour on today at 3 p.m. Eastern. Game time decision is on today at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be doing free picks. That's why you guys all want to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Sorry about the technical difficulties today. I'm glad we got that sorted out. Thanks again to Earle Sports Bets for helping me with that one. All right, guys. Love you. Good luck to everyone, unless you're against Lenny.